out of the play. Iowas, Dames, oh man, you should be having a heyday with those guys. Just get right underneath them and then just move them. Thank you.
Guys ready? All right, so per my man, middle linebacker next to have the under call first. It was undercover 2. So if you see this formation, you got the same principles outside. You got hook to curl, you got flat, half, hook to curl, flat. You got the middle, right? Line over the guard. So we go LeBeau right. Somebody tell me what happens.
The corner rushes and the end takes his place.
Okay. Sure about that? What would this place be? Where would the end go?
The end would be flat.
What would its responsibilities be?
Flat.
Yeah. So if we see this motion, what do you think is going to happen? What do you expect is going to happen?
Give him the ball.
He's getting the ball that way, right? So what I want to do is make sure you guys stay home for any action going back the other way. Make sure you keep your responsibilities, and we can also go LeBeau left. What would happen on LeBeau left? Go ahead, dude.
The corner would rush, and then the end would take a spot in the flat.
Okay. Good job. If we call this, you're going right here. Remember, right there. Come right now. You might be wide open to handle that. If he doesn't get them, you will. They're not going to see this coming. They can't see that coming. Mike, your same responsibilities on the A gaps. You're still in here. You guys, remember you guys are in communication, right? But not on this. Not on this because he's out. That's right, he's out. On LeBeau, he's out. So if he's coming here, he's coming here. What do you think you need to do, Sam? If the end's dropping out, what do you think you should fill in?
Cut in.
I'm sorry?
Like, go in.
Go in where?
Like to where his spot was, you would cut in.
I'm sorry?
You would cut into where his spot was.
So what is his gap?
His like the out C gap.
C gap.
Yeah.
So is that what the Sam should look for in the run? If you notice run, just imagine this guy has replaced this guy, right? And what's our rule? If he goes outside, where does the Sam
You go inside.
So when we call LeBeau, you're automatically going inside. You're never going outside on LeBeau on your side. Got that? It's pretty. So now you can just run like a bat out of hell. You don't have to even worry about what's going on outside. We have that covered. Yes.
You want the corner inside shade or outside shade?
He's gonna line up regular, but as the cadence goes, he's going like this. Okay? Creeping up. Don't creep up. Creep sideways. Don't go past the line of scrimmage corners. Okay?
So, I was gonna say there's a rule. You never go deeper than the ball. All right. So this corner, as he comes up, if that ball carries in here, he's got to come down here too. You know what I'm saying? You never go higher or a different level than the ball. Same with this linebacker. If he's coming up and he's coming up here really hard, you got to make sure that you don't go so far upfield that you go past the ball and this guy can now come in this seam. So you never go deeper than the ball. Never deeper than the ball.
That's what we dealt with that on Monday, right? When we did those drills, when we were doing the drills where you go about 2 yards past the offensive line.
Yeah.
So you don't want to go too, like Coach said, deeper than the ball. I know corners don't normally have this responsibility, so you need to understand that also. You're not going to overrun the ball. So we got the LeBeau right here, right? Let's do it real quick for cover 3. At first I said we weren't going to do it on cover 3, but I changed my mind.
You want it over or under? When we do LeBeau.
Say it again?
You want it over or under when we do LeBeau, or does it not matter?
That doesn't matter. Okay. So do you think we could be able to do this? If we go LeBeau left. Is it possible? They do the same motion. What's your responsibility? Here and here, right? Back pedal, notice if it's a burn or pass. come up, control the edge. You have the same gaps. Still have the same pass responsibility. Right? The difference is this corner's coming here, right? The strong safety takes its place. Not the end. Everybody understand that? Got to be a too far of a distance for that end to come take the corner spot because he doesn't have protection over here for the other safety. The other safety's up here. So the safety replaces him and he goes. Same responsibilities here. If he's coming, Sam's pretty much free.
Yeah.
Does everybody see that? If he's coming, where does he go?
See, Gab?
Where does he go? Straight to the ball. Because every hole is plugged up, right? On his side. All we're worrying about is his responsibilities. Outside's taken, this is taken, you go straight to the ball. You see that? Wherever the ball may be, you go straight to the ball. Anything else, Coach?
Did you already cover the strong safety? I didn't see his line up there.
Yeah, strong safety right here. If you got this guy here.
Yeah. But he's got in pass.
He has deep dirt.
Right. I didn't see his arrows.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no. He replaces the corner. So strong safety, you now have deep third. Yeah.
He gets the H back.
What?
He gets the H back.
It doesn't matter. No, this
Zone,
is
remember?
You know what I mean? It's not man to man.
So,
And he's going to be able to see this. Strong safety, just like we told you before. You're looking inside and you're shuffling back. You know what's coming to you. So you make sure you get deep, then attack everything in front of you. Does everybody understand that? AJ, where's AJ? You understand it, right? So if you know LeBeau's coming on your side, you're looking in right now at the quarterback, right? And you never turn your head, right? You're seeing what's going on. If they throw that ball right now, you're there right now because you are the protection of that. Free safety. If we're running LeBeau left to right, shade the side of the LeBeau. Backside corner. What's our principles anyway? If you're by yourself in cover 3 on one side, what's your principles?
ask Shampoo.
Principles with LeBeau.
If you're backside, cover 3, backside corner, everything's over here. All the action's over here, and say this guy doesn't go in motion. What's your responsibility? Man to man. Because you don't have much help, right? If he beats you, he beats you. You got that? Just think about that. If they're heavy on one side, that means we need to be heavy on that side too. So you're basically on the island. All right? Any questions? Yes.
If he's like that, you're still gonna line up. Are you gonna line up like it's cover 3 or
Who's this?
the corner?
Yeah, he's still in cover 3.
You see it? Are you gonna move up,
He's cover 3,
or
right?
is it like a during the play thing?
Which part? What are you asking? No, I'm not understanding.
Like before the play starts, are you already gonna know that you're going man to man, or is that like a during the play?
When you look, of course we call strengths, right? Say we got 3x1, 4x1, right? That means that 1 is on your side. So you need to be aware that you're the only guy that can get him. If they're heavy on one side, that's why everyone needs to talk, right? Safeties, backers, you need to call the strengths. If it's 3x1, and you're the one side, that means you need to stick with that guy. Huh? But if he goes in motion, what do?
You go with him.
It's zone.
Huh? Call that, yes. But you still, now your responsibility is anything coming back to this side. If they went in motion and he went drag here, that's what you need to pay attention to. You need to pay attention to actually coming back to you. If all the action is away from you, watch for something coming back to your side.
So you're saying for the corner, if he doesn't go in motion, it's man to man.
That's correct. If he goes in motion, you call the motion and you step back and you play your regular zone. You read pass first. If it's run, you come up. Also, be aware, and I want everybody to understand this. If they go away from you all the time, be sure that they're coming back to you. All right? So you got to play discipline. Don't get lazy. Don't get tired. Don't get over anxious to try to make a play. Your play is right here. We need you to stay right there. That's your play.
Guys, what's a play we do really well that we scored about, we should have scored like 5 times in the game. The keep, right? The Purdue goes this way, this way, this way. And all of a sudden we keep it and no one's there and we score. But then they figured it out one time, they left their end there. Okay? Gotta stay home. Gotta stay home.
So they're this play right here, this formation, that's their favorite formation. You guys are going to see that formation all day long, either flipped or like this. And this guy will go in motion and get the ball, or this guy, he'll be lined up a little tighter, and he'll go in motion and he'll get the ball. The other guy who gets the ball, after you start overplaying here and overplaying there, they give to this guy, the fullback. So the quarterback will turn it, and this guy will go by and give to this guy, and he'll go right up the middle. That's the 3 basic plays they have. That's their offense. That's their base. These 2 guys are pretty good athletes as wide receivers. There's one kid here, he's tall and skinny and rangy, pretty fast. They try to get the ball to him, but they don't throw the ball very much. They are mainly a running team. They're more like 90-10, 90% run. All right, at least that's what they have been. The quarterback is not a runner. I was wrong when I said, I think on Monday, I said the quarterback is a runner. He's a threat to run. He is not a threat to run. He might be against us. And so because of the way we played on in our first game against Carlsbad, you can expect these guys may get some action, running up the field in cover 3 or cover 2, just because they can't, because the guy has a pretty good arm. That's why.
So we didn't play it very well.
Yeah. Well, when we get like 3 interceptions, then they'll have to go the other side of the field or something.
Definitely. That's going to happen.
If they throw it this weekend, that's what's going to happen.
If he catches it.
Yeah.
Go get him. He got gloves.
All right, guys. Let's line up on the field and let's go.